So this, how do you know the story well of this game?
Actually, I always forget the story because I get so caught up in the gameplay.
This story is really, really, really complicated. And you play with Mega Man a lot. I mean with Zero, right? Have you beat it with Mega Man?
It was so long ago, I can't even remember, honestly.
You know he has a completely different story. So most Mega Man X games, X and Zero, are kind of working together.
Yeah.
This is literally like the only one I can think of where they're literally going down two different paths.
Okay.
Like if you play X, you don't see Zero show up throughout the story, and vice versa.
You're right. It's always like the shadow of Zero, not actually Zero himself.
But in X 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6, you literally get to play with both characters. And then 1, 2, and 3, even though you can't play with Zero except X3, Zero is going along with you. He's showing up throughout the levels, giving you advice, giving you parts. You know what I'm saying?
That makes a lot of sense, actually. I never really paid that much detail or attention to detail.
Yeah.
No, it actually does do that. I was gonna say what if the Mega Buster looks like a Kamehameha in the game, but honestly, the fully charged Mega Buster in this game is so big, he might as well be a Kamehameha. What's his name again?
Double, General.
I remember General.
Colonel. So Mega Man's characters is more, Sigma in the back.
I wish he was a part of the character.
He would be OP.
That's the point.
Like somebody you unlock.
Yeah, and just one shot everything. See, you almost picked him.
Yeah. I tell you this, I run through the game much faster with Zero. I tell you this, with Zero, it's a rare chance that I'll die on the actual playthrough of the level, but a higher chance I'll die on the boss fight.
It's about the Maverick Hunters.
But with X, the chances I die on the actual level is way higher.
Continue to hunt
like
down the
actually going through the
Reploids.
level from start
Do you
to finish.
believe they
Is it
pose a
because you have to
significant
move at a
threat?
slower pace? Like you
Yes.
get into a rhythm?
In Zero, you can kill multiple enemies within seconds. That Mega Buster, the only thing that really one-shots anything on this game, you have to charge. Normally, you can only, if you got enemy one here, up here, and one here, you can only hit one.
Well, that's actually the reason why I don't play.
Zero has the double jump where he can turn like this. You can
hit
kill
everything around you.
So what's happening with the story right here is that literally. So that's Sigma. They thought he was dead. Everybody knows he's dead.
Yeah.
So the General, Colonel, all of those guys, they're from
You will change your mind
which is an
soon, I
army.
assure you.
You know you have the Reploids and the Mavericks.
Exactly.
X and Zero aren't in Repliforce, they're Maverick Hunters. Now Repliforce is an army that works with the Mavericks.
That's why he's the general.
Right here, Sigma is trying to give the Repliforce more power to work with it.
To tip the balance.
And the general was like, no, we won't do it. So then it starts off with X. They're saying the Mavericks have been found at this point. They're occupying the Sky Lagoon using the most advanced weapons. And the army that appears to be up there is Repliforce. So like, why is Repliforce at Sky Lagoon? Basically, Sigma told General that since you won't join me, I'm going to force you to join me. And this is how it starts. So this game is really one big coup d'etat. Like I never noticed it as a child, but it's a really, really big conspiracy theory. And actually, it plays a lot so much about, like, it's things in here that you see represented in real life. So pay attention to the city in the background and how nice it is.
Yeah. You know, I actually don't know the story.
Because the X's stories are so complicated, and it's harder to understand if you haven't played through all of the games recently, because they all connect. But you got the nice city in the background. This is the Sky Lagoon, and the Sky Lagoon is a Repliforce occupied base. Mind you, X and Zero are not in Repliforce. It gets complicated because you have Reploids and Repliforce. Reploids are the good robots that don't want to kill the humans. Repliforce is an army that works with the Reploids until now. So now you have Dragoon. He's from the 14th unit. He's one of the.
I always skip the text.
He's one of the commanders in Repliforce. He's basically telling X that a Maverick just destroyed the power reactor and the Sky Lagoon is going to cry. And X is basically always, he's a super Reploid. He wants to save the humans. So he's just like freaking out, and Dragoon is like, forget this, I'm out. Like the city, X is freaking out because the city is going to be destroyed. People will die. And he's like, I have to leave. He doesn't want to.
Doesn't everybody eventually? Don't all the humans eventually die?
Eventually, yes. X4, we still have some a lot. Because it's stuff like this. Like humans can't survive stuff like this. Robots can. Like that's total carnage. So now you're actually in the city. You start the level off on the actual Sky Lagoon. The Sky Lagoon crashes and X comes down into the city right now. I used to die on this
Me too, I was about to say the
because
same
the bricks falling. The bricks falling will throw you off.
Literally about to say that. If you don't have perfect control over yourself and you slip, it's over.
That's
whole health bar. You're gone. Restart. I can't skip. Actually, no, it made me so much better. I do like it.
Yeah. And this is where Zero's better. He could have took every enemy out and destroyed it.
If this is a speed run, Zero's like fighting the boss right now.
I didn't jump down that pit to get the health because it's not needed.
There's not an extra life down there?
It's actually like I don't need it. I doubt I'll die. If I die, it might be once.
Okay. This boss with Zero, super easy.
It's not that hard with Megaman. You just keep your distance. He opens his mouth long as you shoot him when he opens his mouth.
Okay. I thought the X5 first boss recently, it destroyed me.
The X5 first boss is no joke.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. It's the hardest first boss of any.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
No, X2 was up there as well. X2 was up there as well. X2 you fight this big purple robot.
In the background?
Yes.
Yes. I hate that thing.
Yeah, that thing's like a final boss in certain aspects. And then this is the Colonel. He's literally the Colonel. He's the Colonel of the Repliforce. See, Zero knows this guy.
Oh my goodness.
Zero knows this guy. X doesn't know this guy.
Yeah.
Because Zero has more history with. He's older. He's been out his capsule longer than Mega Man. Remember, Mega Man was just took out his capsule in X. That Dr. Light left. So Mega Man doesn't know him. And basically X is questioning him, has Repliforce been occupying this area? And because basically X and the Maverick Hunters are basically saying because Sky Lagoon and Repliforce base fell onto the city, it's Repliforce's fault. And Colonel is like, we're not responsible for this. And X is like, well, basically on some real life police stuff, like drop your weapons, come with me, and let's talk about this. Yeah. And the Colonel is like, no, like we didn't do anything wrong. We're an army, like my soldiers never drop their weapons. Gotcha. And then that's when the beef starts.
Gotcha.
Literally, the Maverick Hunters are literally the police, and in my opinion, they're not always right. No, but Sigma is really controlling things.
I always like Sigma.
So what happens in this cutscene here is basically the general with he talks to all of the Reploids, and he basically tells them that he doesn't want to seem like the enemy. So it's almost on some political stuff. So he basically tells all of the Reploids, like, look, we have nothing against the humans, but we want to build our own society.
We must battle
Repliforce wants to build their own world with just robots. And that's why they try to go into space into this game. They don't want to kill humans. Sigma's manipulating them from behind the scenes. But he just wants to lead the Repliforce. And he wants to take all of the robots with him.
So this is Magneto. That's literally Magneto.
X was created by Dr. Light, and Dr. Light was a really good human.
Let us
so
fight
X will
vehemently,
always have
courage
that in his
and
heart.
pride. Without fear, we are the Repliforce.
And this guy has no beef with humans, but he's just like. And also, this is another thing, is that a lot of the robots in X were created by other robots, like robot scientists. X and Zero were built by humans. Most of these robots were not built by humans. Sigma was built by humans.
And now my Maverick Hunters.
No, Dr. King or somebody, I forget his name. But X-Zero, but most of the other robots were built by other, because the society becomes so advanced that robots
can make themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, we're definitely going to get to that point very soon.
So it's understandable from that aspect.
Yeah.
And then this is Double. Notice his name is Double.
I never noticed that he always asks.
He's only because X don't know none of these people. Yeah. X is still new.
And Zero always knows.
Yeah, Zero is an OG.
Oh my goodness.
So Doubles, but also this guy's a rookie hunter. His name is Double.
Yeah.
Now, that's why this is suspicious.
Yeah.
He's saying, call me the rookie hunter. Why is X taking orders from a rookie hunter?
Yeah.
The rookie hunter is saying that his league, his group, the Repliforce, is basically in a coup. and he's sending X after his own teammates.
Yes.
Now this guy's name is Double. It's a conspiracy.
Yes.
He basically is at the Maverick Hunters headquarters and sending X to eliminate the most powerful people in Repliforce.
Wow.
He's based. Yes. It's a conspiracy theory. Yeah. You're going to all these different regions. And you're basically taking out the generals of Repliforce.
I always kill him first.
Yeah. Well, as X, you start with Magna Dragoon anyway. Always recommend. Even with it's either him or the Spider. Now this is different stuff. You're going after him. Dragoon is not part of Repliforce. He's the only boss that's not part. Dragoon was a Maverick Hunter with X. That's why him and X are close, and that's why they know each other. Yes.
Gotcha.
Dragoon was a top Maverick Hunter, and basically what happened was his dream on some fighting stuff, because he loves to fight, is to eventually fight X.
Yeah.
So basically, Sigma told him that if you join Repliforce, X, you'll get to fight X, because literally it's a conspiracy for X to destroy Repliforce. You get what I'm saying?
Because he would have been amazing.
Yes. So he literally joins Repliforce.
Yo, Sigma's weak to him. That's one of his forms is really weak to him.
Yeah, you're right.
That's crazy.
You're right. Dragoon, So Dragoon literally joins Repliforce in order to fight X. That's it. On some Dragon Ball, like he's just a fighter, man.
Yeah.
He's just a fighter.
I just went through his part.
Yeah.
Just let it happen.
I hear you. He's just a fighter. And that's why, so if you notice this, he hit himself in the volcano.
Yeah.
All of the other bosses, you're on missions, infiltrating bases. Dragoon is literally inside of a volcano waiting for X to come fight him because Double told him to.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm waiting for you.
Yeah.
This is his dream fight. He's been waiting his whole life to fight X.
That's why
out of
I
respect.
already know what you're going to do. That's why I feel it lacks a little on me. But more power to you. When you get there, the ghost ledges in this game, unless you know the invisible ledges there, you can't make that jump.
Yeah. That jump, like when explaining people how to get that heart, that jump is a little difficult to explain.
A little difficult
to explain to people.
Okay, you say so. I hate those guys.
Yeah. They're harder with X because you have to Zero. You can jump over the missile. Now in this part, you just got to keep the machine intact. Land with one of these and they destroy instantly.
That's basically Zero.
Exactly. Destroy instantly. I was not supposed to be hit. I took one hit. I got enough to get Dragoon. But you notice, this is the only boss. He's literally waiting for you in a volcano. Like, let's go. Let's fight.
Not in this case. Actually, I always thought this is where he trained as a kid.
He probably does. X, you arrived. So basically, X is like, why did you betray the headquarters? Dragoon is literally like, you have to defeat me first. Mm-hmm. He doesn't understand why Dragoon betrayed. Not everybody else. He like it's crazy. Like, why would Dragoon betray him?
Wow, it's been so long.
And he says he let the Sky Lagoon fall. I think he's lying to X to get him to fight him. Because it literally would take a lot for X to want to fight Dragoon. They're friends. You don't want to fight your friends, you know what I'm saying?
Super jump. I don't know what that's. I think that's just supposed to be his super engine.
Like if he was on Marvel vs. Capcom, that would so good.
Yeah. I just got the outside thing.
I hate this move. I'm gonna get hit right here. I'm like, I got him running on this. So basically, if I'm gonna die on the run, it's gonna be on this fight.
Yeah.
That's it.
Who does Cyber? You wanna go Cyber Peacock?
No, Cyber Peacock is next to last.
Okay.
If I was Zero, maybe.
Okay.
You were strong X. So Dragoon literally he just wanted to fight. That's it. And X is all for good, so he doesn't understand why Dragoon he feel like this is a race. But Dragoon literally is the only one that told X Sigma goaded in him and Dragoon into joining Repliforce just so he could fight X. That's it. Dragoon is a Maverick Hunter, but he's one of the Maverick Hunters that does it for the passion of fighting Mavericks.
Yeah.
And X, as being a top Maverick Hunter, it just he gets to fight. And that's
a Maverick is a rep
that wants to kill humans.
Oh, a Reploid that wants to kill humans.
That's against humanity.
Yes. Gotcha.
And basically, Repliforce, the general, is like, we're not against humanity, but we want our own independent society.
Yeah,
and X and Zero, like, you guys are enemies, we gotta kill you.
Immediately.
So next is Frost Wars.
I feel like X and Zero do this in like one day, because they can teleport to each place. They're too good at killing sometimes. Too good.
So X, because of the angle you have to hit him on.
He's so easy. No, I always
destroy him. Oh yeah. He reminds me of the Frost villain on 8. I can tell these games came out around the same time.
Definitely. I love this song.
It's a good song. And this is it. See, you just progress through things much faster with Zero than you do with X. Oh, I forgot the heart. It's a heart right here.
Actually, this is one of my favorites. Actually, no. How did I usually get that with Zero?
You have to use
the uppercut?
Yeah.
Oh, because you can do it in the air.
Yeah.
Can you?
Yes, oh my gosh, I've never died like that ever in my life.
You're not supposed to die like that. That's why. What was that? Megaman, man. This game.
It's fine. That's crazy. I didn't know that was possible.
I did.
My whole time.
That's happened to me before. That's happened to me.
That's the first time that's ever happened.
Okay. You have to fail to do that. Like that's hard to do intentionally.
Yes, I agree.
That's so cheating. It's like as long as your head is touching the wall, you'll make it.
And that's why this game is easier to me than the main series, because
it's the super jump. Yeah. You have so much control.
That, and if you just hit the platform in any way you can find, you can get yourself going to it.
Yeah, this is definitely my favorite game in the series.
It's a EX tank up there, but I'll go back and get that later. You can't get that just yet. You need Web Spider's ability, or with Zero you at least need the double jump.
You can like jump off the web, right?
Yes, that's why you need Web Spiders.
I used to really not like him.
He's annoying. He moves a lot, but once you know him,
you know when he's gonna go before he goes, or you can force him to go.
He's not too sporadic. He just looks very sporadic.
Exactly.
Basically, once you learn how to dodge the lightning wave.
Yep, you're good. You're good.
This thing.
I used to die to this a lot as a kid.
Because it moves crazy.
Then I realized the weaknesses. It's this.
I used to beat this thing with my Mega Buster.
Me too. It takes a while. It's got good defense.
Alright, oh yeah, there's going to spike.
I used to die. This is kill me. I wasn't able to properly make him bounce off the wall the right way.
Yeah.
I just tried to follow him instead of making him follow me.
If you follow, a lot of Mega Man bosses like that are literally standing in one place. Literally.
Yeah. Ready. Because they weren't going to hit you to begin with, but then you panic.
Exactly. Because they're moving.
Yeah. I need to get away. He's like, no, you can't get away.
They're literally moving. When things start moving, things get serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially really fast.
It's a energy tank coming up, you know that. In the Xbox.
Yes.
And then you got the stupid annoying.
I can't remember why I haven't been playing this one. I keep meaning to, and then I don't. Oh, because they're all good.
Yeah.
And it's hard to just sit and play one with them. Yeah. That's what it is.
I don't like X7. Have you ever played X7?
Is that the one where it started to be 3D?
Yeah. And then X8, they took it back. X8 is really good. X8 is just like the classic.
Okay.
But the graphics are 3D, but it's still in a 2D plane, like Super Mario Brothers. You know, like the new Super Mario Brothers style. That.
Yeah. With the other one, X7.
X7 was completely 3D, like completely, like Mario 64 3D.
What was the character? Axel.
Axel.
Yeah.
You know another reason why X7 was unpopular because you had to unlock X, and you literally took half the game to unlock it.
Yeah, people would definitely not want to do that.
No, after playing Mega Man for years.
Yeah.
And then X8 does it best. You have access to all 3 characters, and you can switch at any time throughout the game.
That is what I like.
That's my favorite thing about X8.
I thought there'd be a limit to it, but you can just keep doing it.
They send a kid like you after me. I promise to end this quickly.
And he gets cocky.
Because he's disrespected. Like, listen, and this is where the coup starts. Frost Walrus is not evil. It's just that Double is sending. Double wants Repliforce destroyed because he can't beat Repliforce by himself. So he literally tricks X to take down all of the generals. Basically all of the threats. Basically Sigma needs Repliforce destroyed. Because having Repliforce and the Maverick army at the same time is just too much to deal with. You get what I'm saying?
Too many angles of attack.
It's too many strong people, man.
That is true. If you had to fight all at the same time, then Frost Walrus.
You're not beating. And the crazy thing is, not only are you destroying the Repliforce army, but you're like destroying everything that they need in their army.
The whole base.
So they were developing a secret weapon in the Arctic. You just destroyed it and took out the commander. Boom. X doesn't realize what he's doing. He's not even reasoning with people.
He is a robot. Yeah, you're right. That's right. He's messing up. He is a robot, though.
Yeah.
He is a robot.
And he's programmed to destroy evil. That's it.
Exactly.
No questions asked.
But he's becoming the weapon.
Who, X?
Yeah. So it's all okay. I guess. As long as you beat the game and don't just leave it as it is.
Yeah.
As long as you fix your mistake. All these masters and humans died, but
Jet Stingray. He destroyed the city and escaped to sea, so they say. This is everything you're seeing. These are Double's words.
Yeah, because you're going.
Yes.
If he escaped,
yes.
Why are you going to him?
Yes.
His base.
Yes. He's not exact. The reason he escaped the city was because he was probably framed. And you know what it's like when you're framed. You have to get out. Yeah, you have to get out. You have to run.
Yeah.
Now, if he was truly a villain, he could easily be killing people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's not though. He escaped. Oh, I missed the heart. So I'll purposely kill myself when I miss the heart.
Is that important?
Yeah. I just like to get all of the hearts when I play the game.
Yes.
And I always forget it comes up right there.
I still to this day cannot stand this stage.
Wow. I love this stage.
It's because you've been playing Mega Man as long as you've been playing it, but if you play this, because I'm Zero, put yourself in Zero's shoes. I've been hacking and slashing and destroying everything. And then I have to get on this bike, and I have to make these jumps. And where's my sword? You took my sword away. I'm pissed.
Basically, you're just Mega Man with bikes.
Yes.
But they've always had these bike stages.
I can't stand them.
You know what part used to kill me? This part coming up.
Yep, because you have to know to move forward. There was no reason.
That part.
Yeah,
I
know, you died. I know, it's terrible.
It's one more part I might die on this stage. It's an energy tank that comes up.
Okay.
That you have to like jump through.
I know what you're talking about. I never did it. I just did it. Like, just give me the jet STINGRAY.
You know what? This stage did used to wreck me when I was a kid until I really learned. Because there's some tricky jumps in the stage.
And you have to react so fast if you don't actually know what's coming.
Like those.
Yes, you die. You just die. It's so harsh. And hard.
It's X.
A hard game.
X is just fast paced, man.
Yeah.
That jump. It was a jump, a pressure jump.
Nice.
There you go.
I never get that.
It's kind of hidden. That one is kind of hidden.
It comes so fast.
Yeah, it does come fast. It took me a while to get that consistently.
Practice, training, important.
I'm impressed that you found me, but your search is over. Get ready, X. And these people know that X is coming in. They know what's up. They know they've been playing.
Yeah.
So they're just at that point, you know, it's almost like it's very similar to Avengers Civil War. Very similar.
That's what I noticed too.
It's nobody is right. Nobody is wrong.
Yeah, you're Captain America right now.
Yes. No, I would consider Repliforce more Captain America.
Okay.
Because Captain America was the one that was framed. Who was the one that was framed and then?
Oh, you're right. I'm not Iron Man.
Yes.
You're Iron Man.
Yes. You're Iron Man. Yes.
Yeah.
That's who you are.
Yep.
This boss used to annoy me when I was a kid too.
Yeah, be patient. It's a patience boss.
And you gotta hit him with that weapon that doesn't.
It's a defensive weapon. But you have to use it offensively.
Yeah. And these things, those things, man.
They're nothing to zero. They're literally falling.
I know. But with X, you can't hit them when they're on the ground. When they're on the ground, you can't hit them. You have to destroy them before they hit the ground.
That's funny.
Like if you don't destroy them here, and then they start stacking and just getting in the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they step fast over.
And then he starts pulling out the red ones that come straight down.
Yeah. So he's a time boss. Interesting.
But he's literally timing. You have to attack him at the perfect time. Hey. I hate when he does this.
He looks funny.
He is. Stop it, Jack.
On the second one, if you just did that, he would fall right into it. See there? Oh, nice. See there? Oh, wow, you timed that perfectly. That's crazy.
Because if you do it too late, you'll hit him. You'll get hit. And if you do it too early, you'll actually miss him with it.
Yeah, that was perfect.
That's what makes him annoying. Game's about halfway done already. Slash, I've always had respect for Slash Beast.
Yo, that's what I fight first. At Zero,
he's fun to fight.
Yeah.
He'll make you good at the game.
Exactly.
He's the hardest boss to beat one-on-one.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that till I read Strategy Guys later, but it's because I always used him to practice. Like I would go through his stages too.
Most people avoid him.
Yeah.
His stage is easy on purpose because he also wants to fight.
Again, double is sitting you on the mid. So basically, you're cutting off their supply line now.
Yeah.
Double is literally sending you to cut their supply line off. That's literally what Slash Beast does. He defends the train.
You're making me feel bad because I was X and Zero as a kid. Like I have to kill all of these bad guys.
No. Slash Beast is literally controlling the stocks up on the train. And Double literally basically he's a fraud. It's a conspiracy. He's a conspiracy.
Zero was so hurt.
X, you imagine your Slash Beast, you're just chilling on the train, yo, and then here comes X, he just destroyed your whole supply. You take out the supply. Every boss you're taking out something different. You took out the Navy with Jet Stingray, Cross Beast, you took out the Secret Weapons Laboratory in the Arctic, now you're taking out their supply route. You're taking out their weapons now.
That's like war 101.
This is a war, yeah. You're literally taking out their weapons. And X is kind of blindly doing it. He's not reading. And also, this is a situation where both sides are wrong. Because they could sit down and talk. Neither side wants to talk. The Reploids, when X shows up, they're like, you know what? You came to fight, let's fight. That's it.
And they all make the same mistake. You're not about to beat X. You just want to do your whole army.
Yeah.
And all your friends. Stop fighting.
And you know what it is? X is not an S-class Maverick Hunter.
That's why nobody respects him.
Nobody respects him. Dragoon knew of his abilities. That's why Dragoon respected him. But Dragoon directly worked. So the Maverick Hunters that work directly with X,
they know how strong he is.
But Repliforce as an army,
they just see him as a kid.
Yeah, they're like, what is this kid going to do? All right, this thing is amazing.
Your ability to stop in the air is so much more precise. Like shit, like that. I would have died.
I died on this. boss?
That was your TV.
I know.
That was your TV.
I know.
That's what happened right there.
I never die on this boss.
I'm just letting you know what happened.
I know.
You're even better than Megaman than even you know. And since you play on your casual home display instead of a crisp gaming monitor, stuff like that happens. And I'd be shook. Like, I'd be shook right now because I'd be like, it was the TV. I know it's the TV. I know it is. But instead, you're about to, now you're probably not even going to get hit. Or if you get hit, it's only going to be once or twice.
No, this boss.
I got there a lot, even a zero. Because the things do so much damage. It has a lot of health and it has a specific way you have to hit it. Watching someone else play this game now, I can definitely see why people think this game is hard, but as long as you know how to move properly, and then you get damage, that's like the secret. That's the secret to beating the patterns.
Yeah.
A lot of people can see the patterns, but they don't know what to do because of it. You just gotta be precise.
I hate this boss. This is the one, I don't like this boss. This is probably my least favorite boss.
Zero destroys this boss.
Yeah, he does. In seconds.
Because he can hit all three of them.
Consecutively.
Yeah. Wow. It's your ability to control your jump height.
I hate that boss. I don't like it.
It's way harder with X.
Yeah.
It's way harder.
Because of basically X, your damage you can do. But this is the thing about X. This is the thing about this game. This game starts off harder with X, but once you get the armor, it's not even close.
Yeah.
It becomes relatively easy.
Definitely.
And that's why Dr. Light left X all of that armor.
Yeah. He's like, just in case. Just in case.
The Slash Beast is a breeze.
Yeah, because he just wants to get...
With Zero, you're literally fighting hand-to-hand combat. It's fun, though. It's fun with Zero.
It's exhilarating. That's the word. That's the word. It feels so good. Every time. Every single time. Like, I wish I could just fight a bunch of Slash Beasts. All the time. With Zero.
And Zero just has better mobility than X.
Does he? He does take this the double jump.
That double jump makes night and day. And not only does Zero get the double jump, but he gets the dash in midair.
Oh,
or X. X only gets the air dash with his arm.
Yeah.
Alright, train. Look at X just destroying the whole army, man. It's messed up, man.
I feel like this really is what war is.
This is, yeah.
I feel like
the Maverick
Wars.
And this is why I like the X series, because these jumps are never worse than the series. It's like if you don't land on the platform, you'll at least hit the wall. You know what I'm saying?
Changes everything.
Changes a lot. Slash Beast also has one of the best entrances, you know.
He's strong. You gotta take him seriously to die.
And this, I like Zero with these things better, because once you get in close range, it's okay. It's okay.
Warning.
But his pattern also isn't that difficult once you know it. Once you know his pattern, he becomes...
He has one...
He goes from the hardest to the easiest, in my opinion.
Yeah. He falls off.
Challenging my unit was both foolish and reckless. You are nothing more than my prey that is soon to be retired. You know, you notice how they all kind of respect Zero?
Yeah,
they have no...
Wow, really?
What?
How you got him the first one? I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of like... Just the whole thing. Like, you stay in a place where he can't hit you, and then make him trip. Yes, you got him stuck in the loop. Yeah. Basically, I fight him a certain way with Zero, so the only move he can actually hit me with is the flash kick.
Yeah, when you're Zero, that's it. You have to know when that's coming and just get yourself in position to dodge that.
Exactly.
But like I said, that's one. So that's the balance of Zero and Mega Man, is that once you get your hits in with Zero, you can deal so much damage in so little time. But with X, you have to play the battle out longer. Like the chances of you making a mistake with X is much longer because the battles are just longer.
You're right.
But with Zero, you die faster, but also once you know the boss, the battle's over.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
And it's always over.
Yes.
It's like riding a bike.
Yes. And then also X he gets to fight the Colonel. The Colonel of Repliforce basically asks him to meet him in Memorial Hall for a one-on-one.
Yeah.
Because X is destroying all of his generals.
I was like, who checks?
Now it's funny, Double tells X not to go. He tells him it's a trap, not to go. That should tell you something.
I always believed him.
That should tell you.
Yeah. Because Colonel fights me.
Yeah. But Colonel just wants to talk, but he can't talk with everybody listening. You understand? X is telling him to stop. Colonel saying never. X is telling him to think it over. He's literally just saying the Repliforce needs to be independent. We don't want to fight. Just leave us alone. Let us be.
I've been waiting to fight with you.
He doesn't fight you the same here as he does at the end. You gotta keep
Maybe this is the only way he knows how to fight.
what the war?
Yeah. I just realized how cool he is. He's actually a really cool robot.
Let me stop listening.
Oh God. Wow. His moves, I think he's like my favorite.
I would love to. A certain Mega Man villains that I would love to play as. DRAGOON and Colonel are definitely on the top of the list. That's people I would just love to play as.
Exactly. DRAGOON used to be my favorite, but just looking at the way his patterns.
He's a general, man.
Yeah.
He's a general. Now he throws the lightning attack one at the end of the game, if you know what I'm talking about. He has an attack where he doesn't pull that out yet.
Oh yeah.
He's not even going. He's taking it easy on you. He's taking it easy on you. You don't got any armor. You ain't got no weapons. You ain't got no energy tank.
I just want to see how strong he is.
Basically, if X destroys Repliforce, will the world be in good hands? You know. Colonel is basically like, you know, we're going to be independent or we're going to die. It's that simple.
Yeah.
But he's not evil. So basically, will the world still be in good? So if Repliforce defeated X, Repliforce would not let Mavericks run wild. They still wouldn't do that. You know, it's just that Repliforce and the Maverick Hunters can exist. They coexisted before this game.
And Sigma messed it all up.
Yes. And then that's when the world went to the shit after that.
And people just started dying left and right.
Yes. Because you see that Repliforce army combined with the Maverick Hunters, X-Zero, and whoever else, that was too much for Sigma. He couldn't destroy the world. It's too much, man.
And why does Sigma want to destroy the world again? Oh, because he has the
virus.
The literal
He's
virus
evil.
that makes him do it.
Yes, he was a good guy. Again, the spider is literally guarding a weapon in the jungle. And you're going in the jungle to destroy the weapon and to destroy him.
Completely off topic.
Basically, he's not. The reason you're fighting Spider is to destroy the weapon.
Gotcha.
He's just in the way.
This is the one I always get.
Because it's hard to miss this one.
Yeah.
And then even Dr. Light is saying the battle shouldn't happen. Like, why are Reploids fighting each other?
Yeah.
It's a conspiracy. It's almost like in real life, like people are so caught up fighting one another, they're not focusing on the real enemy.
And they don't even remember.
And that's what exactly, and that's what happens in this game. Everybody's fighting each other, and nobody's focused on the real enemy, and nobody knows why they're fighting at this point.
They don't even know who the real enemy is, because Sigma's so mysterious.
Sigma's supposed to be dead at this point.
So there's no way it could be him.
Exactly. Sigma's not supposed to be alive. I like how Professor Dr. Light was like, I'm going to give you this boot to help you navigate the treacherous terrain. of the jungle. They put. It's funny when game developers put like a lot of small details in the stuff that you just don't really even notice. These boots are really supposed to help you, especially as a new player. Just safely traverse through this level, especially on parts like this.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, they did used to help. So a novice, so a beginner run or an easier run is to start off with web spider. Get the boots and get some more armor early. You notice I beat 4 bosses without getting the armor. When my original way I used to play this game was I would start off with web spider, then split mushrooms, cyber peacock, storm owl, dragoon would actually be last. That would be the last.
He's hard if you don't know how to do it.
Exactly. And also I wasn't able to get to him with the rider at the time. Like I didn't know the timing of the lava and the things coming down, and the rider armor would be destroyed. And then not fighting him one-on-one with a mega bust at the beginning of the game is not an easy task. Literally, because he's fighting you like a fighting game character. Literally.
I think web spider is this stage.
This stage used to kill me a lot when I was a kid. Just because there would be a lot going on between the bees and the snake.
You know how the stage kills you? It makes you think you need to go off the stage.
Yes.
Then all the enemies respawn.
Yes, you have to keep moving.
Yes.
You have to keep it moving. And this, see, this is where, you see how that beehive came back? Zero's up B destroys those things. It's just not even fair. If they stand no chance against Zero's up B.
Zero's not as good as that simple average, though, that's for sure. I'm not sure they have a shot.
I'll give you that. I'll give you the ladder chance. But also, I end up climbing ladders more with X. With Zero, I'll jump off the ladders and just destroy everything. With X, I kind of use the ladder to my advantage. Good shortcut. And also this game, it gives you way more health than the original Mega Man games.
Yeah.
But you do need it more because you're fighting more. The enemies are killing you, not
stage. Take this.
Hit him with the twin slashers. They don't really have much dialogue. Like, this guy isn't like really a commander general. He's literally just a robot of the force designed to protect the weapon.
Gotcha.
Spider, you've labeled us all as Mavericks. I won't let you. Yeah, literally. Reploids has all been labeled as Mavericks for no reason. Basically because of the Sky Lagoon incident.
I've never seen that animation.
Yeah, I actually don't try to do that. I try to just hit him.
No, it hurts you.
Yeah, I know.
That's funny. So well animated. So
that spider web, when you don't know its pattern, yeah, that's the learning.
Impossible to dodge. Impossible to dodge until you can dodge it. It's one of those things. So
I normally try to dash under him.
Me too.
Oh, he's getting me. Woo! Pull out the X Buster. Finish him.
I can take that easy.
I don't need it.
Okay.
Oh, I got cocky!
I told you.
I gotta realize because I'm not completely focused.
Yes. Yeah.
My focus is off.
I said it, man.
I'm not completely focused on the game.
There was no reason not to speak.
Because I normally can beat this game without using an energy tank or losing a life, so I'm playing it the same way.
Yeah.
But I'm not completely focused on the game right now.
Gotcha. I hated him as a kid. It's really starting to sink in just how much I dislike this boss, because when I finally got to kill him, like I said, I killed him first. That's what I used to do.
I feel like most people usually do that.
super jump into the wall and super jump off of it.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about fight Spider first.
Oh yeah, forget him. Nice.
This is how I normally like to fight. I don't even like to fight.
There you go.
Can't believe you killed me.
Or dash dancing. Shot.
That's shit, killed. I haven't lost a Spider.
He had no health. He was literally one shot.
I know. And I got impatient. Instead of just dodging, I just tried to kill him
straight up
before he could hit me.
He moved right to you. He said, I'm taking you with me. I'm taking at least one of those lives.
Yeah. Split mushroom. This is another stage that will kill you. This stage,
man.
This stage will kill you, man.
This is the worst one.
Yeah.
This is the worst one.
The staircase is just. I like this stage better with Zero. Going up the staircase with Zero because you can double jump.
The elevator?
Yeah. Not even the staircase and the elevator.
Well,
talking about walking up the staircase because
this.
Yes, I prefer this part with Zero than X. With X you gotta kinda because of that.
I want to know how this is made. You're not actually going up. You're just running.
The background is constantly changing. Talk about how they designed the level.
Yeah.
The background is constantly changing as you move.
It changes the stage you move.
Yes.
Okay.
It's literally X is moving on one plane and the stage is moving on another.
Okay.
Like in the back, you know what I'm saying?
It's just such a cool effect. Whoever thought of that's a genius.
Well, before they had the graphic capabilities that we now, we had the computer.
Oh, I see what you do is X. You shoot the shot and then walk on the screen.
Yeah.
And then the enemy gets hit by it.
It's like
this. Take this.
I hate this level. I don't like this. I never enjoy playing through this particular level.
I don't think it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to make you feel that way. You can tell by the music. It's just sinister. A sinister stage.
I mean, this is basically so Split Mushroom so this laboratory that you're in was once abandoned. And Split Mushroom is opposingly here designing some sort of bioweapon. But again, Double sends you to stop it.
So it's probably just chilling. It's probably just a robot, a very powerful robot, one to put a home. And then he just comes to his home and it's just like, stop. Time to die.
You see, Repliforce, a lot of times in the X games, the villains are wreaking havoc in Mega Man. But they're not wreaking havoc. You're literally going to their bases and destroying them. And it's jacked up.
This is better for X. Hands down. Better for X.
Until you have Dragoon. You use Dragoon's weapon on it, you literally take a whole half bar. Just don't fall onto the spikes. Easiest boss in the game. Unless you're fighting for the first time and you don't exactly know what it's about to be.
Yeah, you mess up the pattern.
This part, man, this is when it gets annoying. This is one stage I will die on the playthrough sometimes. I'm just losing all around. Not falling off. And, you know what? This is when I wish I had Zero's sword.
Because you can do this on
Yes. With X, I'm just like, I'm just take it down. It takes too much time to sit there and fight all of that. thing takes half of the health. Now when you have the boots though with X, you get the mid-air dash, which is night and day. Being able to dash and mid jump like that.
Yeah, and then stop. You don't even have to use the full thing. Capcom, man. They know how to make good, safe moves, but not too broken.
Yeah, just broken enough to help you out once you get good with it.
Yep. You gotta work for it to be broken.
You said you gotta work?
You gotta work for it to be broken.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, you gotta earn it.
Just like Zero, like you said, Zero is a broken character, but you do have to learn it. But once you know him, he's so fun to play with.
Yep. Freedom.
It's probably kill you too.
I know, right there. And right here. Woo. Take this.
You know, another thing is, Split Mushroom is the one boss they don't give you a full. A lot of bosses will give you full health before fighting. Split Mushroom can be a little difficult when you don't have his weakness.
Yeah, very difficult when you don't have his weakness.
When you have his weakness,
and Zero's doesn't work. You actually have to fight him.
No, you use this.
It doesn't. If he actually splits, it doesn't work.
Yeah, it does.
Because the other one's gonna come and get you.
No, it signals you what the other one is. The other one, it tells you right before they split which one is the real one.
Gotcha.
So X just told Split Mushroom she's been sitting here to terminate him. Mushroom told X he's been told to terminate Split Mushroom. Those are signatures. You only get 9 of these. So if you miss a couple, you're gonna have to fight them for real. What?
Told you. Doesn't always work.
Perfect frame. Alright, real one is on the right.
But it stays. Oh no, Zero's isn't that fast. That's what you're not taking into consideration.
No, Zero's isn't that fast. So when you do it with Zero, you have to wait for him to charge you. And then the moment he charges you, that's when you hit him with the yeah. And then also when he's in this form, what you do is you wait for him to land. And then you destroy all of his clones and hit him at the same time. If you get what I'm saying. Like you constantly attack him with the sword when he's on the wall. The moment he lands, you hit him and all the clones. Also, sometimes with Zero, when he splits, it's easier to dodge him a little bit, wait for them to get close to each other, and then hit both of them.
Exactly. That's what I mean. That's way more. You just admitted it. That's way more complicated than what you just did.
I give you that.
But when Zero gets Soul Body, it's over.
It's over.
Yeah.
Even though X is Soul Body, that's the one move they have that's pretty much the same exact thing.
Yeah.
It's Soul Body. Cyber PEACOCK.
I always try to get 3 S's or A's.
You have to. You have to get S's to beat this game correctly. Because 1 S, especially with Mega Man Zero, you just need 2. But with Mega Man, 1 S is an energy tank, 1 S is a heart, and 1 S is the ultimate armor piece.
Oh,
the helmet.
Okay.
So the first one. So now you do have soul bodies, but you want to save them because you only get 8 of them. So this first part, you don't have to hit any of these. Oh my gosh. I'm bad on camera.
It comes with time.
Oh, still got it. Still got the S.
It comes with time.
Yeah. You're not supposed to use any soul bodies on that first part. Okay. Now, you pull out the soul bodies, but you just stay on the bottom level. Boom, and you just keep dashing. Another S. The next one is the hardest one, and the fact that I'm playing this live, I might mess up, but you'll see why it's the hardest one. Because it's a combination of soul bodies only when you have 6 soul bodies, so you gotta use them. Supposed to supposed to dash under these.
You got it.
There we go. 3 S's. This stage gives me anxiety.
Yeah, that was.
The perk, you see I have none left?
Yeah.
That's why you don't use them on the first one. Because if you get to that last part and you run out of soul bodies, it's going to throw your timing out.
They call that spicy. What you just did, that was spicy.
Now, this is the most cheating upgrade in my opinion in Mega Man history.
Why?
Because every game the helmet does something different. You know that.
Yeah.
This game the helmet gives some infinite special weapons.
Really?
Yep. I'm out of soul. Yeah. You don't run out of you. But you can charge them to do a super form, which you can do with a lot of them. But when you don't charge them, you have unlimited. So now you have unlimited soul bodies. And that's why I said the game starts to become a lot easier with X at the end of it. Where Zero, it's easier at the beginning because he's just more powerful. Zero doesn't need upgrades. X needs them.
They don't shoot the upgrades with the armor. So, super over.
This part used to confuse me as a kid for some reason.
When you flip things up and down and you mirror it like that,
And that can kill you.
it makes you think back is forward and forward is back.
Now I remember why this game was so long as a kid, because some of these stages you would be on for a while.
Yeah, you die.
That stage is like a 2-minute long stage, but it really can take like
Forever.
Yeah. Especially when you don't know to use soul body for the yellow balls.
I still didn't know that. You just taught me that. And I played this game since it came out.
Now, so Cyber Peacock is in the cyber network, so now you're taking out their cyber
internet?
Yeah.
That's messed up. Even if there was World War III, even we wouldn't take each other's internet.
You gotta stay in the air. You gotta stay in the air.
Oh, so he doesn't.
Yeah, so he doesn't land on you. No, he'll never be able to land on you if you keep jumping. Probably.
Keep my chairs.
And this is where this Mega Man has the record. This is the other Mega Man. You still fight bosses like this, but without being able to dash and jump down. The bosses still do similar patterns to this.
So you'd have to slide.
But see, on here, dash is one button. On the regular Mega Man game, slide is an input. It's down
so
and
it takes longer.
it's an actual input. It's not a button.
That makes like a 3-frame difference usually.
Yeah.
Honestly.
You got aiming laser.
You got aiming laser. That was actually really good.
Oh yeah, you wreck the Peacock with it. I mean, you wreck Storm Owl. Storm Owl is in my opinion the hardest boss because he's airborne.
Yeah,
and you can only hit him at certain times, and then you go to try to hit him at times,
he goes away.
or he slams you to the ground. That takes like a quarter of your health.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, you mean when he's in the air, he catches
is no
you?
joke.
Yeah. I could definitely see you struggling with Storm Owl. As soon as I realized he was avoiding me, like he's not coming towards me, I beat him. Because he's too passive sometimes, and he's always looking for the counter. You can use that against him.
Yeah, and this thing
I don't like this one.
because you can just charge. Once you charge it,
Laser.
I always like this music. I've never been a fan of this stage. So it's cool. It used to frustrate me when I was a kid for reasons I don't know. This part, you know what it is? A lot of these things used to just kill me.
It's because as a kid, if you don't understand how tracking works, you swear you're gonna dodge it, then it turns.
Yes.
It still hits you.
Yes.
So the only way to dodge it is to move towards it, not away from it. Oh, wow. You just went. You were standing on the ground.
things like that are so much easier to destroy with Zero.
Yeah.
You don't have to sit back, land, and look at them. With X, that's literally
and wait.
Yes, and line up your shot.
Smash players are so lucky, man. They always pick the franchise character instead of the better character. Like, not being able to play Zero, but Zero's an assist trophy, and he's also like a me costume. But if you just put Zero in
I hate this. This is one of the most annoying jumps. Because Mega Man can't double jump. That's where Zero has a lead. And this armor is just...
Oh my god. I literally didn't know what you were going to land. I was like, he's dead. He's dead. He fucked up. That was crazy.
So Dr. Light gives you 2 weapons here.
Yeah, I know.
This one is just best. He gives you...
How are you even supposed to know that's over there, Chris?
Cause he tell, well he doesn't.
No,
he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
You can easily leave with the other one.
Yeah, I used to always.
He says they're interchangeable, but he doesn't tell you that how to interchange.
Yeah, it makes it seem like if you press a button, well, you gotta list them, man.
Yes.
Let's list them.
They're really trying to get you to use.
Oh yeah, I love that one.
Woo!
What?
I know.
Mega Man makes no sense. This game makes no sense.
And then that's when the game becomes good. Like I said, the game has a higher difficulty at first with Mega Man, but once he gets upgraded to the way he was supposed to be, I'm gonna let him in. Combine that with so now you got the Super Mega Buster, you got the jet boots, the hover boots, and you got the mid-air dash now. And then on top of that, you have the infinite ammo specials that can be charged if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
And then this year.
Yeah, the game's over.
This is why Mega Man can destroy everything, because he just
gets too strong. He scales. Infinite scale.
How dare you destroy my unit? So you took out the Marine unit, now you take out the Air Force.
That's over.
What else? What else after that? Took out Slash Beast with the supplies. You took out all of the weapons they were building.
All the secret ones.
Yeah. No Air Force, no Navy, no supplies, no secret weapons.
You stand with the perfect spot.
I was also getting it. Sometimes I get hit out of impatience.
All you have to do is just aim completely straight, and she kept hitting the attack instead of moving the thing. What's the most cheating part? That at any point you can just leave? Yeah.
Double cycle. True, you don't even see a lot of other. Well, no, they are, most of them can teleport.
Yeah.
There's a cheating ability.
No, only the really strong.
The really strong robots can have that ability.
Yeah.
So almost on some Power Rangers. So here's Double starting stuff again. The Repliforce has begun assembling. Where are they? The spaceport. They plan to take off into space. Hurry! Stop the current. So at this point, literally,
you're just going directly to them.
They're literally going into space to escape. They're literally just trying to get, because you're like, okay. They're like, okay, you don't want us on Earth? It's fine. We'll just leave. We'll go to another planet. We'll go to space.
And the Double's like, they're leaving. Kill them.
Yeah, stop them before they leave. And then as X, you're confused why they want to fight you.
Yes. Because you killed all of them. That's the Hashirama Naruto Ichigo classic right there.
Yes.
And Goku. Yeah. Basically, the protagonist gets so caught up in being the protagonist that Batman, you've made so many enemies just by being such a good hero that destroys. A hero that destroys is still bad. Because you're still Superman. You're still
Superman, yeah, I would say Batman is better at that.
Batman tries. Yeah. He tries.
But Batman is still one of the best superheroes when using judgment sometimes.
He has to be. Because he can't kill.
Because he can't kill and because he's a human.
Yeah. No superpowers. He's not an alien.
As a kid, this armor ability took me the longest time.
trying to remember what I remember. Yeah, I remember what it is. I found that
because you have to charge. You have to charge Slash's Beast's ultimate to destroy this thing. And not only do you need the headpiece, but you also need Slash Beast's weapon. And then this is when he gets Nova Strike.
That's the attacker, right?
Yes. Yeah. When he jumps up in the air.
Yeah, so.
So what makes this different than the ultimate armor is the ultimate armor Nova Strike is unlimited, and in this form you get one. And the way the meter builds is by taking damage. So like every time you get shot, it builds it up, and that's literally is an unleashing of the damage back at the enemy. Think about Black Panther when he does the thing, he absorbs with it. It's that kind of thing. The last thing I need to get is the EX tank. I don't need this. This thing just gives you extra lives. But it's just, you might as well just show how to get to it. I mean, we got Ultimate Armor X. And also I like the game is there. I learned my lesson. You get spied out. Don't these remind you of Mega Man 8 enemies? Like, they don't even look like they're enemies. They're just kind of having fun on the stage.
Just to get in your way?
Yeah.
Okay. I always wondered how X was supposed to do that. Because Zero can double jump. Yo, I did not play X. I did not play X, man. I didn't. You know what I did?
But also, this game is fun for that. Because it's literally two different games with X and Zero. Every aspect of how you play the game is completely different. And that's what I do like about it. It's literally two different games.
I never played the X that I played was the cheat code that just gives you the ultimate armor right from the beginning.
Yeah.
And then I would just spam
Nova Strike
over and over and over. And I'm like, X is pretty good, but Zero's still cool.
Yeah.
That was literally my childhood. So you're getting them just before they take off. The last bit of forces and resources that they have. This looks pretty good.
No, you're trying to stop them from going into space.
That's what I mean. It's messed up.
See, that's why I like Zero, because you can land and slash.
Yeah.
It's so useful.
All in one.
It's so useful to be able to do that.
It keeps you safe. But Zero can't do that. Or that. That's pretty useful.
But X has to learn these things. And also his armor always gets broken. It always gets messed up from being used to fight Sigma and stuff. Zero in his base form is literally Ultimate Armor X.
Yeah, he's stronger than Sigma.
Yeah, he whooped Sigma. He whooped Sigma when they fought one-on-one.
Yeah.
It's just that the Maverick battles started like
that's what it was every time.
This is just like the mid-boss fight. Only difference is he's going to throw some lightning in the mix. But you have a wall now. Mid-fight, you don't have a wall. So the wall makes this fight actually easier.
Much easier.
He's basically saying the Hunters will never understand Repliforce. They just don't. They can't agree on terms.
I mean, if X acts like this, he's probably right.
This. So you just hover, line up, boom.
That's harder for Zero.
Because he doesn't have the hover.
But he'd be at half right now.
Yeah.
If I was Zero. Because Zero can do this thing where he
I already know. I've destroyed Colonel with Zero. It's like, it's not even a fight. It's like, you're a sword master. This is the real sword master.
Exactly.
Like, X is just one at a time.
Yep.
One at a time. That's why I said, like, dodge this attack. This attack used to wreck me when I was little though.
How could I dodge a move that covers everything? Is what I thought. Careful, don't be cocky. You like hesitated because you wanted to kill him.
Yeah.
But you forgot your X, and you can't. You should have Nova Strike.
Yeah, that's the thing with me as X is that with Zero the fights go by faster, but X you have to stay in mindset.
Yeah, just keep.
It's a pattern, and you just gotta keep doing it.
You could have Nova Strike them though. That's why you hesitated. You were like, there's something I can do here to instantly end the boss fight. And then you forgot it was Nova Strike, and then tried to run away, but it was too late. Oh yeah, that's it.
No,
Toya. What?
I realize is that my hands get cramped in the same flow.
Yes.
Especially with X.
Fatigue is a very real thing.
My hands get cramps way more playing with X than Zero because the Zero I would have beat the game by.
Yeah.
Or at least this fight would have been over.
Water can help with that, but you're in the middle of something. That's what you were trying to do last time.
Worst known. Very strong.
So 50% to do Shoot.
That one wrecks you though. If you get hit by that, oh my gosh, you're dead. That's a half a bar of health. That's what sucks about it. This is when I get, it's the last shot. I just want to end it so fast.
Your whole pattern.
Impressive,
changes.
but it's too late. What? Basically, Colonel is saying that we've already left the space and we're just going to be born in the space. We're going to create a new nation in space. But X has labeled them all as Mavericks, so they must die. That's unacceptable. You guys cannot make a new nation in space. You're Mavericks. Repliforce has formed. Here go Double talking smack again. Double, watch the shit for me. I'll go after them. Sir, you see he doesn't want X to go after them, man. He's controlling X. He's a puppeteer.
He's a psychology on him.
Not again.
And this is why they call him Double. This scene isn't in the Zeros. Zero has the scene where he fights Sigma.
It's me. Those hunters must not be allowed in here. Terminate them.
Roger.
Now that's Sigma. He's been working for Sigma the whole
What a
time.
freak.
He probably was a rookie hunter, and Sigma gave him
What's
power.
the matter?
Promised him power. This form, basically. Sigma probably gave him the power to transform into this, because that's how soon as Sigma gets people to join him. This is like, I'll give you power if you join.
And all he's doing is just making them like X. It's just upgrading him. Yeah, I remember this.
The Maverick Hunters, 17th unit. Commander X, please respond.
They're begging for X.
I remember that.
They're begging for
What
X.
happened? Report.
You know when X messed up?
No further transmission.
When he told when he told Double to watch the ship. He trusts X is so trust. That's another hero flaw. Overly trusting.
Yeah.
I will tell you though, X4 has the easiest stages to progress at the end of the game, at least in my opinion.
It's gonna get so strong. This is when they were testing a lot of the things that would still be strong in the other games. But they toned them
and
down.
that's also why in the other games they make you get every piece of the armor before you can fully utilize it.
Yeah.
Because if so, you could just do something like get the Mega Buster early.
But in this one, every armor piece is really good.
Double, why are you here?
Oh, you transform back.
The Maverick Hunters and Repliforce idiots, all of them. They're just making my job too easy. X is confused, and then he just tells him to die. Doesn't.
He said, think it over and
I'm so anxious to rip you apart.
And I'm sure that when X gives people, when Sigma upgrades these robots, they probably get the Maverick Hunters in them too, to just make them even more evil.
I didn't even think twice about fighting him at 0. I was mad at him for betraying me, but that was it.
I'll use energy tank. Just to make sure. Close. I love when they hold in the chest. Double. Everybody's always upset when they lose to X. Again, he's admitting that he was spent as a spy from the beginning. And he just said it. Your naiveness is your fatal flaw. Literally.
That's zero. I don't even remember what he said to you.
You don't fight double. You fight Iris.
Girl.
You fight Iris.
Yeah.
Sigma corrupts Iris.
Yeah.
Sigma plays on Zero's close relationships with Reploids, where X doesn't really have a close relationship with anybody, just wants to do good, and that's how Sigma controls X.
Gotcha.
Oh, just the boss one, yep. See, Zero, you just double jump. You just double jump.
No, I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you switching your weapons?
Yeah.
Just jump. I forgot.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't double jump. Yeah, I get hand cramps. That's what happens.
Yeah.
And in this game, you cannot.
You can't stop.
Yeah.
This ain't Mario. Not even Sonic. It's a Schmegger.
Definitely not Sonic.
Whoa, that's some tech stuff.
Sonic kills you because they make you think you can run through every level freely as fast as possible, but if you don't know what you're doing, you're done. You'll die so fast. You'll just be running and boom, a pit of spikes.
Yeah.
Boom. And also you get one shot if you don't have rings, so
Yeah.
his weakness is with X is the twin slashes, slash beast. That
I think he's only the leader because he's so big.
he is.
He is big though.
What are you planning to do? We're going to build a nation for the Reploids. That's our ultimate goal. Nothing malice. We'll fight anyone who tries to interfere with our independence. X is saying there must be alternatives to mindless fighting. And then General is just saying, like, you guys called us Mavericks without any reason, so what other choice do we have other than to fight you? And then X is kind of realizing, you know what? And then General is saying, it's too late now. That you literally destroyed my army. Like, it's no going back.
He destroyed everything and then came to talk to me.
Yes.
To say it.
Yes.
He just came to me first. Yeah, I understand.
Come on, throw your fist. Stop doing stuff.
How was that work? He's a really cool boss. You know, I never thought he was evil.
He's not.
I just understood that he wanted to fight.
Yeah. That's why that air dash, man. He's trying real hard to get you. Yeah.
Like he wants you.
Yeah.
He's too big and solo.
The thing that makes him difficult is his hitbox.
Yeah. He just wants to touch you.
He keeps doing the most difficult move to hit him with.
He just wants to touch you first.
This is what I'm talking about when I say bosses and their moves. Thank you. Do this.
I just wanted to get close. Close the gap.
The hardest thing about this boss fight as a kid was probably figuring out, like, his hitbox. I didn't know you had to hit him in the head. Yeah. And then from that, learning how
I used to lose a lot on that beat. Thank you for reminding me of that.
But also, I lost to this boss more than any boss, and that's why I'm the best at fighting.
Yeah,
because it literally took me the most fights to actually beat him.
The reason why you're so good at the game is because you spent so much time training fighting him. That was slash beast for me. And for a 0 player, Slash Beast is like, oh, if I can beat this boss, then I can beat the whole game. And then the game ends. GG.
No.
I know.
And this is how you know these guys are good, because
He didn't even die.
no. What happened? So Sigma, this thing that they were using to go into space, Sigma ended up hacking, and now he's using it to destroy the Earth. Why he wants to destroy the Earth? Because basically humans can't survive. Robots don't need no atmosphere, no nothing to survive. So by basically
you kill all the humans.
yes, and only the robots can survive.
It looks like a flower.
Ready.
The final weapon. It's right now. I remember this sound. Like the way it started off. Being here on the stage. Because you have to restart. Every time you die, you restart in the exact same location.
Yeah.
How do you know who's who?
Dragoon, what are you weak to? I'm trying to remember. Not the Twin Slasher.
Actually,
It's the Cyclone. It's the Cyclone. He's weak to wind. He's weak to Storm Island. I always thought that was crazy.
me too. It makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. Because you fan flames, but maybe if you fan them in a way that weakens them.
Oh, I did not mean to do that.
Yeah.
I forgot I changed my controls. I can't believe Capcom never thought it would be a good idea to put Dragoon on a fighting game. You literally have his moves already.
Just put the whole sprite in.
Yeah. You don't even need to change anything.
He's a human.
Yeah.
He already exists though.
Yeah. True that.
They already copied a fighting game.
This was the Akuma reference.
They should have given Akuma a Dragoon skin. That's what they messed up on.
That would be fun.
Excellent marketing opportunity. The same thing happened with my left hand, with the obsidian, but you have to strengthen it. You gotta strengthen your wrist. This is the little things you can get.
I just hate this. This is one boss I don't like. I don't like bosses that force you to fight with their turns.
Like you actually have to. You actually have to. Understand.
And that's why Spider will get me. You gotta fight Spider on his turns too.
Shut. That looks really cool.
Alright, I switched weapons. I was like, what happened? There we go. His own weapon actually did pretty good damage against him. Sigma fight should be quick. Sigma's actually, you know what? It's just that once you know anything, it's easy.
Is this the one?
He has 3 forms.
Yeah.
Comes as the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Then he comes with the
It's a 2-part staff, but it's based off a 3-part staff.
Yeah.
It's a 2-part staff that's a scythe. How's he alive? Get out of here. He's such a lame boss.
I think it's messed up that Sigma rebuilds these robots again, only for them to get destroyed.
Somebody, they want another chance. Reanimation.
I hear you.
Wow, like what is he doing?
He's slow.
That accomplishes nothing. Just sliding it.
I really think that Boss Rawlish is because he was designing a weapon. I really think that he's really smart. I don't think that he's a fighter, but he's literally fighting you because he came to his laboratory to destroy his weapon. He's defending it. But I don't think he's an actual fighter. I think he's also.
It's his size. That's what got him caught. He's big.
Yes. He's big and smart.
Yeah.
Sometimes the big guys are smart, man. And he has ice powers too. It's just that it's just that you have fire.
He uses his ice powers wrong. There's so much more he can do. I don't know. Frostwalkers, like why doesn't he shoot his touch catcher or something like that? I don't know. It's just the slide. The sliding thing is so lame. It accomplishes nothing.
When I don't do this.
So what? That's really good damage too. I feel sorry for Slash Beast.
Why do you feel sorry, man?
Because what's he supposed to do? He's trying his butt off right now.
It also helps that Slash Beast is a hand-to-hand combatant and X is all projectiles.
Yeah.
Which is why the fight with him and Zero is so good.
Yep.
You know, because
face to face.
Slash Beast, that's why he rarely uses his projectile. You can tell that it's almost like like he doesn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
He only does it for a specific distance away from him.
But he doesn't spam it. Well, other bosses, they enjoy spamming projectiles. Oh yeah, Sprite. I just want to get this one out.
What's his weakness?
This
is the fire.
It's the Slash Beast, twin slash. Because you can remember you can cut his red.
Oh, yeah. I thought he had. No, Zero's just really strong. How would you split mushrooms double jump to beat him?
Split mushrooms double jump?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I agree.
This is hard to reach.
Well, no, that is his weakness when you're Zero.
Yeah.
To be honest, if you look on the official strategy guides, that double jump is the weakness to majority of the bosses in the game. Because Slash's Beast's the attack that Zero gets from it is that ground slash, that hard slash. You can't hit Spider with that. That's one between basically with Zero, all you need is double jump. Double jump and
the fire uppercut.
Double jump and the fire, those two things, and you wreck the whole game. And then once you get, and then basically Cyber PEACOCK's thing that gives you the copy, you can just use to help you get through levels fast. Mm-hmm. That combined with sword play, you just destroy everything in your path. It's not even close. And like I said, the Shoryuken laser sword, it destroys everything in this game. Like no matter what an enemy's HP is, it will destroy it.
Exactly.
And it destroys multiple, and it slows down time as you're doing it to make it easy for you to assess the situation.
Exactly.
It's just a win-win-win all around. Just an excellent move.
Huh. Is he weak to himself?
What are you talking about?
Is it somebody Cyber? No.
That's split mushroom.
Okay.
That's right. Split mushroom. That's why you split. That's basically the technology. That's split mushroom is the only. When you think about it, he's literally fighting you with his own technology, and you basically steal his technology. That's probably being able to split from oneself does sound like some sort of biotechnology, and that is the lab he was working on.
Gotcha.
So it does kind of make sense.
He knows how to split his soul.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
That is extremely powerful.
But if you know the split mushroom is way better at it than Mega Man and Zero.
Yeah.
But let me show you. Mega Man, because when he gets his X-Buster attachment, he has this.
Yeah.
That's really useful.
Yeah.
It just doesn't last.
The soul. The soul is very powerful.
Yeah, it is.
Uh-oh. Everyone's favorite boss.
Boss used to give me so much trouble as a kid. Now he gets wrecked. His stage and him. I just remember finally getting through his stage only to just get wrecked.
So.
Like to stand over here and judge what he's doing. And once I realized that he's not coming from me, yep. That move right there is what used to wreck me as a kid because it does so much damage.
See, I was waiting to. I think that's how I used to do it.
Well, with Zero, you have to use your down on, yes, and you have to time that shit. So this boss fight, in my opinion, is harder with Zero because of that. But you can't really get him when he's up here. That's what makes the boss fight annoying. But you can hit him with your double jump all day while he's there, so. Every disadvantage Zero has, he has an advantage. This is when I get impatient. Let me just do it.
What's this again? Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's on.
Just my
Shane. Can't go anywhere.
That's an overpowered. The fact that Mega Man can do stuff like that is why nobody can beat him.
Yeah.
Literally. He takes your move and then he just
perfect. He copies it completely. Then on top of that, he can use his own technology to make it infinitely better.
Dr. Light was planning ahead.
Way ahead.
He basically realized when he created Mega Man and Proto Man and what Dr. Wily was doing that I need to have a
super fail-safe.
Yes.
Super fail-safe.
Yes. Because of the technology, basically he was like the technology that I created might be the thing that destroys the world. So let me make sure I have something. Almost like how Batman keeps kryptonite for Superman. Yeah, basically. Access Dr. Light's. He even tells him like he hoped that he would never have to fight. It wasn't the plan, but you know, turns out he does. That's why he hides the armor too. Imagine if he didn't hide the armor and like Shayna had access to ultimate armor.
Paying very close attention to how he was past fight. He's always been up there against the Lord. Okay.
So with Zero, I wait for him to drop, and then that's when I do my move. And I hit all of the clones and him at the same time.
I didn't even know you could hit the clones. I just dodged them.
Yeah, no. The move you get, you know the move from Zero where he shoots that thing out? Yeah, that's how you destroy all the clones. You wait, you constantly hit him with your spinning slash while he's in the air, and then once he starts creating clones and he drops, you hit him all of the clones and him at the same time. This is amusing, it really is actually. He acts so surprised, just saying that his plan to keep Repliforce and the Maverick Hunters at each other's throat, it worked perfectly, and Double did a good job. Repliforce was the fool. Now that he's destroyed Repliforce, he's going to destroy the Earth with the very weapon that they need. X basically destroyed Repliforce for Signal.
I know all of the pieces of the story. Yeah. But to hear you explain it all in one shot puts it in a way better perspective.
Yeah. It's because there's a lot going on.
Yeah, and you just want to kill things. Yeah. Mega Man actually does have all the problems. Yeah. That Sigma says he does.
Terror, you are finished.
And this is easy. You don't even have to move. You only have to move when he goes to the side of the screen. He's going to appear above you twice. And then after 2 hits, he'll start on that side. I might as well get on the wall now. Then he's going to appear above me twice. 1, 2, and then on the wall. Now, if you don't realize that he's going to be there, that takes half of your health. You cannot get hit by that side. And then same thing with Zero. You would just be using the upbeat. And they're doing the same thing at that point, dodging it on him. I've tested it. You cannot hit him when he does the second. I've tried. If you can, then I need to see a way. But I've tested it. I've looked for ways. You have to be patient. It's one of those balls you have to let him hit you with that.
I remember that.
You're very good, X, but not for long. You won't be able to evade this attack. That's what I'm sure. Alright, this one is tricky. You gotta go to the top and then slowly slide down. And mess it up. It's easy to dodge. It is. There we go. That's the perfect dodge. You just gotta be patient with those things. Oh, come on. I try to go up top and then slide down. Alright, I should have enough energy to beat him with my energy tanks. Even if I have to use them. I haven't even took 50% damage yet. Oh, and I forgot to give you help. The game blesses you so much right here. Incredible my power. Drown in the vast emptiness of space. Too bad Megaman can breathe this. But that basically is death because you basically just float in space forever with no interaction. Alright, I got 2 full weapon tanks. His weakness, really you just hit him with the Mega Buster. This is for the bottom floor when you get turned around. And Zero, you'll see what I'm talking about. I can't believe I took a hit. Stand right here just in case he does that. That way you can... Oh, shit. There we go. This is the easiest part now. Just stay on the side of the screen. Alright, what's coming? Top form, sideboard? Yep. See what he does. This is the key place to stand. That way the spikes don't hit you. Oh, I was supposed to jump. I messed up. This one is the easiest one to dodge. Again, I like to stand right here. This is the perfect place to stand. Just in case. That's RNG. That's the best form for him to use. The one when he sucks you towards him with all the debris is terrible, man.
He is the boss that had the rocks.
There we go. This one be the longest one to kill. Oh, lightning never hits me. I'm timing that jump. It's easy to not get hit. He's almost there. He'll be this. Oh, I messed it up again. I normally hit that part perfectly without taking damage. This is my favorite one because you can damage him the most when he does this one. It's just a battle of patience right here. Don't get hit by the fire. That fire, man, oh my gosh. Stand right here again. He keeps, yes, RNG is working. This is the easiest form to dodge. I can't believe he's not doing the other one. I'll take that all day. The debris is, you'll see, he's going to use it on, maybe he won't for this playthrough. The debris is normally, those spikes one-shot you too. That's another thing about this boss fight, is you'll be doing so good, and then the spikes will hit you, and it's just the debris. Let me stop talking about that. That's my favorite one. He can do that one all day, as you can see. Again, stand right. This is the perfect spot, just in case he does. He's, you know what? I must have figured it out. He must not do the debris when he's standing. He must not do it. And also, if you stand too far to the right, you see those spikes.
Megaman is such a kid.
Yeah. You see why this one is the most annoying? It is. And then
Just wasn't noticed.
you're almost there.
No matter what.
There we go. That's how you dodge it. Perfect. Didn't get hit a single one just now. I need this thing to die. Once this thing dies, I'm very confident. Oh my gosh, I hit the wrong button. There we go. This next part is easy. All I gotta do is not get hit by the spikes. This is what my impatience will kill me, as you can see.
Yeah, I know.
I know how to beat him, but I just want to hit him so bad, I'm not
Literally, I would feel the exact same way. And because I know I have that impatience, that's the reason why I don't play X and I always go through it. Had to have been a faster way though. Like using one of the charge.
There's a weapon that takes more damage than this, but the angle at which you have to hit him at is annoying. It's just easier basically I end up beating it faster personally with the Mega Buster because the angle at which you have to hit him without the Mega Buster is such a small angle that
It's not worth it.
in my opinion I tried the Nova Strike, I pressed the wrong button. You know, I'm gonna just kill him with, let me not get fancy. Just kill him.
You should know which way. As long as you don't run into the spikes.
That's why,
Okay, never mind. Yeah, never mind. You'll hit the spikes. Oh my god. You had to do it.
Yeah.
You had to do it.
Again, he defeats Sigma. Sigma's just laughing, because the weapon is aimed straight at Earth already. Guess what's going to stop it, though?
Zero. And Megaman with the armor.
This is one of the only games where Zero nor X dies or comes out the battle in detriment. That's why at the beginning of X5, X has his fourth armor to start with and everything, because it's literally
Everybody did it.
yeah.
The general's gonna stop it.
General, the weapon can be stopped with my body alone, but then you'll die, of course. But he's the leader. Basically, his whole army is destroyed. He has nothing else to live for. And he's basically apologizing for not being able to talk like them. Basically not dropping his ego. Nobody could drop their ego.
Because he's so big and strong.
Yeah.
There's no way that little robot was actually going to be able to do it all. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, it looks like a specific type of flower / plant. I don't know what the name of it is, but I'm sure it's also symbolic.
This is the only time X is about to talk to Zero. You know another thing, I like this design of X. When he had the white hues in him.
Yeah.
They made him a lot darker later on.
Oh, the colonel's still up.
No, they're showing the flashback from when they fought. They're showing flashbacks, and then that was when Double transformed. And then that's when he first ran into Sigma. X is just recalling the events. This was all done in probably like a couple of days, or a day at that. Then they can teleport. Yeah.
It's good to see you're safe, X. I was really worried about you.
Sorry about that.
Don't
See, if
worry.
you play as X, X went to the space colony to defeat Sigma. And if you play as Zero,
But Zero-
Zero went to the space colony to defeat Sigma.
What?
That's literally, they're not really working together in this game. And
Don't ask such a silly question. I'm breaking contact now.
Wait, Zero! I'm serious!
but watch what he's going to ask him.
Zero, if I become a Maverick,
You can't hear it that much, but he's basically saying what happens if I become a Maverick. Zero doesn't even
Don't
want to
be
talk
ridiculous.
about it.
Now hurry on back.
Because Zero knows. Zero will kill you without absolutely. He won't even question. You know how X tries to reason with people? Like what would he? Zero doesn't even
It says
question.
it's pointless.
Yeah.
And then it just slices it.
But he was made by Dr. Wily, so it makes sense. That has, he has Proto Man aspects.
Man,
What?
I never realized how deep that game was.
X4 is a deep game. It's so much happening.
So fast.
It's because a lot of things are made by like adults that are really thinking deep into things, and as a kid, you're just playing it for the flashiness.
Yeah.
The plot easily goes over your head.
Especially when you go.
Sigma is literally on something like Illuminati type stuff.
Yeah.
Controlling things from the strings, getting people to go, the whole world to go at war from each other.
Yeah.
And it almost works. It comes this close to working. But yeah, it's a good game.
One of the best.
Of all time.